Taurus, darlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back to watch another weekly. If you would like a personal reading or a live coaching session, or you want to work with me with healing, or you would like to purchase a personal tarot reading package, please hop on over to capellawellness.com. There are also links in the description box below to take you straight there. I want to wish you guys a wonderful, transformative, beautiful week. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope all is beautiful in your sector of the universe. I send you many blessings and much, much love. There's the King of Wands right there with the Seven of Swords. Okay. I usually don't do that, but they wanted me to look at that. Anyway, Taurus, what we're going to do is we're going to see what's going on with you right now, what obstacles you are facing, and what lesson you are learning from this situation to help you with your spiritual growth, because that's what this is about. We're then going to look into what guidance Spirit has for you and how to best navigate this situation. And we'll lastly check in on what's going on with love and relationships for you. All right? Don't forget to take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody. Wow. Okay, guys, give me a minute. I have no idea what that was. That was something. Okay. Okay. I was not talking and they just shot out over there. Okay. Powerful energies there, Taurus. As I was saying, take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. And remember to keep your unhealthy ego at the door and make sure you're honest with yourself. All right. I also would like to mention I am offering 15% off all of my services in honor of Mother's Day. The coupon code is in the description box below. Just use that at checkout at capellawellness.com. It includes the new lunar eclipse reading that I have, and birth charts and synastry charts and all sorts of readings. So there you have it. We've got the Six of Swords. Okay, Taurus. So as usual, I tend to get two groups. So the majority of you, you're being asked, or if you're not doing this already, you're being asked to just move away from whatever conflicts and challenges you are facing. If people are taking advantage of you, and, you know, there might be altercations here, fighting, bickering, somebody's trying to win the last argument type of thing, Spirit is suggesting that you just move forward. Okay, there's no reason to stay in this type of energy because it's actually lowering your vibration. And when you surround yourself with those types of situations, those types of people, those types of experiences, it affects you and it affects the blessings that you are meant to have, right? So some of you are being asked to just get in the boat and move forward. You find peace and tranquility when you take the high road, when you walk away from those situations. If you're realizing that something is not working out and you just can't come to terms with somebody, or you can't make amends, there's no peace, there's continuous amount of going back and forth and saying harsh words to each other, or somebody's saying harsh words to you, or trying to defeat you all the time, right? Taking your swords, something like that. Twisting your words, whatever, being a dishonest, being belittling, condescending. There's no need to stay in that. All right. So if you're dealing with somebody like that, Taurus, and, you know, nobody's getting anywhere, you're being asked to, again, take the high road. Just move to calmer waters. If you want things to be peaceful, you have to take matters into your own hands and do something about it. Because if the situation is not resolving itself, somebody has to give in a sense. But this doesn't mean that you're weaker than the other person or you're giving up. It just means taking the high road. Say, you know what? I'm dropping my swords. I'm done with this. I'm going to go find my own peace. You can continue to be in your lower vibrational energies. I am going to go move towards my paradise. I need to find a much better tranquil state here if I want myself to not be in these low vibrational energies, which can lead to a lot of anger and resentment. All right. So, this is also talking about for others of you, if you're not dealing with that type of situation or that type of person, maybe things are really working out. You're kind of wondering, when are things going to get better? Like, there's a lot of challenges that you're dealing with. It could be something with, your mind space where maybe you're overthinking too much, or you're trying to find a logical way as to why things aren't kind of working out, things aren't manifesting, things aren't, they'll become less hostile, less challenging, less I want to say annoying. I don't know why they say that, but it could be that for somebody. But it's kind of like being in a situation where you keep you're in this energy as you're standing up for yourself. You're winning at all costs, but in a positive way with winning at all costs. Okay. It's like no matter who attacks you, you keep going forward. And it's kind of like a never ending battle, perhaps, whether it's with your business, a job, or a relationship. And Spirit's kind of like telling you, you know what? We know that you've been going through a lot, especially with conflicts, could be with yourself. Maybe somebody self-sabotaging, that has to stop. Or just conflicts with your life's experiences, because swords can be about life experiences, life's lessons. And Spirit is suggesting, you know what? Things are going to get better. You have learned a lot of lessons from these situations, from these life's experiences, Taurus. And now you're going to be led by your guides, by your angels, by your ancestors, by the divine, to a more peaceful, tranquil, calm state. As they say, moving to calmer waters, right? You've gone through the storm. You've allowed God, your angels, your ancestors to lead you through that. You learned how to dance in the storm with all of these crazy challenges that you were dealing with. And now you're going to come out of that storm. The boat's still going to be intact, that type of thing. You're going to feel like it's like the sun's going to start coming out. The waves aren't going to be crashing all over on the boat. And you're going to be, okay, wow, so this is over. All of this, I want to say tormenta, which is storm in Spanish, all of that, it's like torment. It's like tumultuous, right? All of that stuff is coming to an end. But if you want that to come to an end, Taurus, you really have to be the one to move away from the situation first. And then you're going to be led by the divine, by God, to help you get through this storm so that you could come out of the other side in a more peaceful state. All right. I'm also hearing that there's something about conflict of resolution. Somebody, you or your person, Taurus, wants to resolve some sort of conflicts with you, right? This is getting away from the Five of Swords. Maybe somebody was hostile toward a connection or hostile towards you. They tried to defeat you every time. They tried to take your swords. You said something, they twisted your words, and they came back at you, and you're like, what the heck just happened? And this was like a continuous process for some of you, okay? This is not going to resonate with everybody. But if you were dealing with a person like this, they're like, you know what? I don't want to go in. I don't want to have this battle anymore. And somebody might have been very well self-sabotaging. Like, why did I do that to this person? Why was I acting in this low vibrational manner? Why was I continuing to be dishonest and trying to say things with words just to push somebody away? And I'm getting like a really strong sense of regret with this person. And this person's realizing that you, Taurus, or it's you, Taurus, take it how it resonates, this has to end. This has to end. There's also unfinished business here, okay? Somebody knows that things were left unsaid, and they're saying, you know what? I need to resolve this conflict once and for all. I want peace in this connection. I want peace with these people or this person. There's this song called, I think it's called I Want Peace, and it's by this group, and I can't remember who it was. It came up on my Spotify feed like years ago. Something about I want you, I want love, I want peace. I can't remember who sings that. I want to say Train, but I don't think it's them. I could be wrong, but anyway, Maybe look up the lyrics, guys, and the song will pop up. But anyway, it seems like somebody just wants to make amends. They want a truce here. I don't want to have to go through this anymore. It's like, oh, shoot, who's that song? Tina Turner. I don't want to fight anymore. Okay? I'm hearing that song. But whatever this is for you, Taurus, things are looking up. The sun's coming up over the horizon. The storm is ending. Things are going to get better. However this resonates for you, things are going to get better. But again, there is an indication here or a guidance on if you want that to happen, you're going to have to walk away from something, taking the high road. Okay? Kind of letting your pride and ego go away. I'm hearing swallowing. Yeah, swallowing your pride and ego. The bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. Apparently somebody's been working very hard on trying to overcome these challenges and these life's experiences or trying to get through the storm. This is also about, with this conflict of resolution here, somebody wants to work with you on this. It's like, look, I know things weren't working out before, again, with the unfinished business thing, but I'm picking up on again. I really want to make amends. I just want to, I'm hearing somebody's extending an olive branch to you, or you're doing that to them, Taurus. And they're saying, let's work on this. I don't want to fight, right? I want to work with you. I want to collaborate. We're a team. There's something here where it's like maybe the person before didn't want to work as a team with somebody. Because when you're living, especially when you're in a companionship, you're in a partnership, there is teamwork involved. The friendship should be established there. Because if there's no solid foundation, even with that, then if you're just like in a romance or something, but you can't work together, that's not going to be a healthy, harmonious connection. You have to be able to compromise. You have to be able to learn how to give a little bit, learn how to take a little bit, right? There has to be a balance there. There's an alignment here with the Three of Pentacles. But it feels like somebody just wants to bring peace to the situation and work with you on this, however this resonates for you. Somebody has really been working hard on aligning their mind, body, and soul. Or this is you, Taurus, that you need to be working through that. Understand that I need to get centered here. I need to be in a more balanced state so I can have the courage and confidence to just take the high road, walk away, and find balance. Because Six of Swords is balance too. But some of you need to really get back into alignment here and really work on having that sort of alignment to get you into balance, to be able to kind of push you in a sense to get in that boat to move towards, you know, your so-called paradise. I'm also hearing there might be relocation with the Six of Swords. Somebody's moving because she does have bags, a bag here. She packed her bags and she's taking a little trip. Could be continuing on a journey where it's going to be a better part of her journey, a less tumultuous part of her journey. Maybe because she or you or your person, they have worked hard on themselves. They put in the hard work. They're following their Dharma. This is the Three of Pentacles card for me. This is the following your Dharma card. Follow what you love to do. Do what you love. And when you do that, the universe comes in to support you, to help you reach your goals. You've been dedicated to your work, your mission. You've been dedicated to the goals that you set, and you've been working diligently towards them. And because of that, Spirit sees this, Taurus, and even though it's been crazy, it's been challenging, there's been a lot of conflicts, there's been a lot of opposition, I'm now hearing that because of that, you stuck with it. You're moving to a better phase of your journey. And you're only taking with you what you've learned. Everything else stays back in the past. That's low vibrational. You just take what you've learned to prepare you for what's coming next in your journey. But again, there's something about relocating here. Maybe either you or your person, Taurus, you want to work with somebody, and maybe this is moving in together, or maybe there's going to be some sort of help coming in to help you move, if that's resonating with you. So there's a lot of things that I'm getting with this. And look what's underneath the Three of Pentacles. See the Seven of Pentacles? That says somebody's been working very hard on their dharma, being patient, letting nature take its course, but focusing on the task at hand and not losing sight of what they need to commit to, what they need to work on. Because somebody's been really working hard on their pentacles. Could literally be money, their personal growth, their self-growth here. Setting goals and say, you know what, I need to work on myself. I need to get to this place. And because of that, you're going to reap your rewards here. But this is about having understanding that good things take time. Rome wasn't built in a day. And when you plant an apple seed, that tree doesn't grow overnight, right? These journeys are long. They're challenging. They're tumultuous. You will go through more than one storm. But you learn and you grow and evolve by doing that. It's a leveling up with these Three of Pentacles. Let's see what the obstacle here is. What is the obstacle? I keep hearing pride. Oh boy. I bet those are reversals. Yep, they want me to take them. They didn't flip like that for no reason. We have Justice in the reverse, the Page of Swords in the reverse, and the Five of Cups in the reverse. Okay, the Five of Pentacles. Man, it's at the bottom of the deck, all right? Obstacles here, Taurus. Low self-esteem. Rejection, especially if you're dealing with somebody who keeps trying to take your swords away, right? Taking advantage of you. Continuously in this like fight, altercation, a battle, a challenge. Could even be a discussion where you're going back and forth with your swords, and then somebody says one thing, and then it's like the battle is over. It's like, well, wait a minute. But that's not, we didn't come to any conclusion, right? So if that's been happening, there's a lot of this. We have 2 5s here now. You know, learning how to forgive yourself and others is going to be very, very important here. Some of you have a hard time doing that. And I get that a lot when I do my readings. And guys, I understand that it's not an easy thing to do, but that frees you of your karma. That helps you to move on. It helps you to move forward right there with the Six of Swords. And if you got to take the high road and you got to swallow your ego and your pride, by all means, you're going to feel so much better. Because if that is still holding you back, you're still going to be in this tumultuous, these stormy waters, right? It's like there's no end in sight, but something does have to give, Taurus. And for some of you, that's, you know, looking things on the brighter side, accepting things for how they are, and just move forward. There's something about releasing emotional baggage, letting go of this self-doubt, this pity, self-pity, lack of confidence. I'm not worthy. I suck. Like, people don't love me. Like, no, that energy has to get out of your system because it lowers your vibration. There's low energy here. There's 5 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. But there's a turning point here. Okay? There's a turning point. You are coming out of the woods. Things are looking up. Things are improving. You have to have that positive mindset. There's positive changes here. But you have to get into this area, this energy where you have to accept things for the way that they are. Even things that happened in the past with somebody or with a job or whatever this is for you. It was supposed to be that way for a reason, to get you to learn lessons. Acceptance is allowing you to see things for what they are and say, you know what? Okay, that's the way it transpired. That's the way it is. I know that I control what I can control, and the other person has the ability to do that too, and I just have to allow myself to just move forward. Rebuild after these lower vibrational energies of being rejected, of being left out in the cold, of feeling alone, of feeling abandoned. You got to get back up, Taurus, because that key is there. You got to head towards the light. If you're sitting in the darkness here, it's not going to help your situation. You got to get in the boat if you want to get away from the darkness. Nobody puts you here, Taurus. Nobody puts you in victim mode. Nobody puts you in the dark. When things go wrong and unpleasant things happen, you have the power and the ability to overcome that. You got to find that from within. The key is already within you. That key is your light. That light has to emanate out of you to get you through that door and get to the other side. The light is where you need to be. So some of you need to get yourself out of this woe is me energy, because it doesn't serve you. You will continue to attract more lack. This is lack mentality. You're in this energy, Taurus, you will continue to attract more of it. It's exactly how the law of attraction works. But for others of you, things are looking better. You're getting out of the woods. If you haven't got out of the woods already, things really are improving. If you're dealing with finances, Taurus, I'm hearing for others of you who've been going through some challenges and you've been doing your work regardless. You've been maintaining your balance and staying calibrated. Again, with the Six of Swords, things are looking up here. There is a turning point here. Positive changes are coming. But if you are in this negativity here, the positive changes won't come. So others of you have to do something about it. Those of you who've done something about it, things are shifting for you here. So those of you who still feel abandoned and rejected and low vibrational and you feel like you're not worthy, why does this keep happening? You're not learning your karmic lessons with the Justice in reverse. You really need to see the truth of the situation. If you look at this card and the Light Seers deck, okay, we have this woman here and this one. They are completely different people. It may be somebody's acting like someone they're not. They're not speaking their truth. They're not following their path of truth. They're wearing a mask. And I usually don't get that with the Justice card, but I read intuitively. But if you're not authentic and you're not being honest with someone, or someone's not being honest with you, you really have to look at yourself here and ask yourself, why am I not being honest here? There's a lot of dishonesty, and I talked about that with the Five of Swords, even though we don't see it, but the Six of Swords is after the Five. This is a dishonest person. Very manipulative with words. There's lying with this individual, and they know how to say the so-called right things to manipulate. All right? This is mental abuse, verbal abuse. This is definitely not standing in your integrity, or someone is not standing in their integrity. There's a really big energy of inauthenticity here with these two cards. Okay? There may be gossip. There may be something about negative things being said on social media. Maybe somebody is addicted to social media, or you're dealing with the Libra, but it doesn't have to be. But it seems like somebody feels disappointed. I'm not good enough. Because maybe you saw something on social media and it messed you up. It affected your self-esteem. It affected you, period. Some of you may very well be ill. Okay? Your health just totally plummeted or something like that. Because you found some truth out, or you think you found out something on social media. But if that's you, Taurus, what I'm getting here is you're being deceived. If you saw something that was written somewhere, or somebody posted something, you think it's the truth. If this is your situation, Taurus, what this is strongly telling me is that it's not what it seems. It's not the truth here. Your gut knows something better. You have to listen to what your intuition's telling you. But there is a lack of inauthenticity here. And again, you may very well be dealing with somebody who could be mentally abusive, verbally abusive. always in competition, trying to get the last word in, okay? But somebody is doing this because they're fearful. If they're being defensive and they're trying to one up you or whatever this is, they're not being honest because they're very afraid of being hurt. Okay. But yeah, there's like, it could be gossip. Remember, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but it could be, or just social media crap going on. Social media doesn't mean that it's true. Okay. Social media is a wonderful place to pretend. And there are people who will be honest, okay, about their lives and stuff, especially when the tough stuff comes out and they're being completely blunt. The Page of Swords is being completely blunt, okay? And you can tell by these people. But again, for those of you, if there's has to do something with social media, be very careful with that. Others of you, you have to communicate your truth. You have to be honest with yourself and with others. When you are not standing in your truth, you are not in the light. You are in the dark, meaning you are coming from distorted energies. You are not a divine feminine or divine masculine. If you are lying to people, if you're being dishonest, and even if you are keeping quiet where you're afraid to speak up, you're not speaking your truth. The divine is all about truth. So there's a huge thing about being honest here. There may be somebody playing mind games as well. All right? Walk away from this, Taurus. If you're dealing with that, walk away. You have the power to walk away from this situation. Again, if you're dealing with people, situations where there's inauthenticity and there's no truth there, that means there are lies surrounding you, and that's devil energy that is affecting your vibration. That's why some of you need to get out of this situation. You got to stop blaming yourself, blaming others. This is guilt here. Feeling victimized. Karmic avoidance. Some of you are not learning your karmic lessons about being honest with yourself and others, of speaking your truth. There's a serious throat chakra blockage here. Could be in the past, could be going on now, could be in the future. Take it how it resonates. There's a big imbalance here. That's why we talked about with balance, especially with your chakras being out of alignment, some of you are unable to really tell people how things really are, who you really are. If you're dealing with somebody who's gossiping or saying things about you on social media, or, you know, being very cynical or something, playing mind games, or they communicate with you, they don't respond, maybe that's a lesson for you to take the high road and get in the boat and move away towards your destiny. Heading down that path and that journey to where you're going to find more peace. Because whoever this is you're dealing with, it could be an air sign and it could be a Libra, but it does not have to be. Your lesson is to stop dealing with energy like this. Especially if you communicate with someone or you ask them questions and they don't have anything to say, or they come at you with their daggers, you have to get in the boat. You have to move away from the situation. There's something about silence is golden is what I heard. Some of you are very tired of this, but the more you talk to this person, the worse it's actually going to get. Trust me, because I've been through this. Okay? And I was picking up on, especially with my masculine, but other people, you know, they don't have anything to say. They get quiet. Or I feel a sense of where they're not being honest. It's like, okay, I don't have to talk to you anymore. You don't have to say a damn word. There are serious communications here with whatever this is, Taurus. You really, really have to be in that light of truth here. dishonesty and messing with people's minds is not going to get you anywhere. Or maybe you're dealing with somebody like this. And if you're dealing with somebody like this, Taurus, there's no peace, there's no truth, there's no tranquility, there's no solace in this situation. You need to move. Maybe literally move. That's for one person, okay? I haven't even gotten to the Five of Cups. Move on. Move on. Forgive. Release that emotional baggage and move on. For some of you, this is very hard to do. There could be something about emotions here with the Cups energy. You feel this compassion for people, or maybe you don't, but I'm getting for somebody here, you feel compassion for this person and you try to want to help them out. But what's happening is they make you feel worse. Nothing's happening. Nothing's changing. I'm not good enough. Like, what gives? If that's you, Taurus, that means you need to be moving forward. Just let go. Just let go. You want a positive change to happen? Some of you are just going to have to stop talking to this person and just move forward. Let go of that emotional baggage, okay? Let go of that emotional baggage because this is not serving you whatsoever. This is totally about acceptance. Accept things for how they are. You cannot force somebody to change. You can't really change the situation yourself, but maintaining a high vibration. Because what I'm getting here, if this is you, Taurus, and your vibration is this low, nothing's going to change. You have to just move forward and continue on your journey. You have to let go. Let go of the need to communicate. Let go of the need for your person to communicate with you. Especially, it's not a healthy situation for some of you, Taurus. It's not. It is affecting your energies, definitely. With all of this here, and the cards didn't come out in the reverse for a reason. You guys watch my videos, you know that I don't get reversals. But when it happens, I read them because my guides are like, this is very serious. This is a huge lesson for some of you. To stop going after people and continuously trying to say something to them. And especially even if it's coming from a positive light, yet they're not receptive to it, stop. Stop. That's why I said Six of Swords. You're not finding any peace because you continue to engage in this person's life, or you continue to communicate with them. There's a big karmic lesson with this. It's all about big changes, overcoming despairs, and just move on, let go and move on. You have to focus on your healing, period. And that includes, for some of you, not talking to somebody, especially if they continue to have these arguments with you and they say belittling things to you. No. It doesn't matter if you tell them all these loving things and stuff. Honestly, this is going to be hard to hear. This is going to trigger some people, but I speak my truth. If I don't speak my truth, I'm not doing my work. But some of you are being too kind and you're thinking things are going to change for the better with this person. The more you talk to them, the more you encourage them, the more you give them light. If they still come back at you with this, they have karma to pay. They have karmic lessons to learn from what they're dealing with you and what they're dealing with in their lives. Everyone has to pay their own karma, and we have no say in how they pay that off. We can give them the encouragement. We can give them the positivity that they need. But if they're not being receptive to it, walk away. Just get out of the situation. Move on. Let go and move on. You have to accept things for the way they are. You cannot change anybody. They have to do that on their own. But what you can do, especially if you're dealing with a counterpart,
You raise your vibration. You heal. When you're healed, the other person heals. And it's energetic. It's not done in the 3D. It's all via energy. Okay? There's an issue of forgiveness for some of you people. That's going to help you to clear your heart chakra. You don't condone what the other person did, but it frees you of your karma. There is karma here with this Justice card. Both of you need to learn your karma and pay off that debt before things can shift. Okay? Somebody really needs to come clean. And with somebody who wants to move forward with somebody, he wants to make a truce, make amends, okay? The obstacle has been, you've been afraid to do that because you're afraid of rejection. You're afraid if you come here and say, you know what, Taurus, I want to work with you. I want to resolve this conflict. I don't want to be hostile towards this anymore. I know there's unfinished business. I have to come clean. This has been an issue for you with being honest. You're afraid that if you speak your truth, the person's going to reject you and abandon you, leave you out in the cold, because there is still some sort of healing that needs to be done, probably inner child stuff, with regards to rejection and abandonment. Some of you are afraid when you try to resolve conflict with somebody, Taurus, that you're not gonna be forgiven here. You have to let that go. Watch your thoughts. Watch your mindset. You know you need to do the right thing, Taurus, or your person does. But there's this fear of rejection and of not being forgiven. You've had an issue with being challenged. When somebody spoke the truth to you, you would get triggered. And then you would say things that are not nice. That's what the Page of Swords does. You end up going into victim mode. There's serious victim mode here. Nope. Nobody's a victim. That's a mentality. Okay. Stop giving your power away. You have way more power than you realize. Let go of this fear of being rejected and not being forgiven when you speak your truth. Because you know, Taurus, that the truth is everything. It's like that Metallica song, Nothing Else Matters. It's like that song by, shoot, who is that? I don't know. I was listening to it in the shower last night. It just escaped me. I think I mentioned this in somebody else's reading too. Something in this song, and I'm seeing it. It's like, what the heck is it called? Anyway, guys, I'm not going to get hung up on it. But something about, what good is my love if I don't speak my truth, if I don't actually say how I feel? The truth is being in the light. Okay? Take it how it resonates, guys. There's a lot of messages with that. Look what's underneath the Five of Pentacles. There's fives everywhere. And Five of Swords, which is why I was channeling hardcore the Five of Swords. There you go. Regret, shame, guilt. I can't believe I did this, or this person keeps fighting with you, or whatever this is. Being very harsh with words, belittling, Taurus, or your person. The person who wants to make a conflict of resolution, who wants to offer the olive branch, they know there's unfinished business. They feel really down and out. They feel really dumb. They feel really brokenhearted and just, I can't believe that I did this. You got to come out of that. If you or your person, Taurus, has been in this energy, you can come out of this. You cannot be afraid of speaking your truth, no matter what happens. Trust me, guys, I had a huge issue with that for a long time. But when I would speak my truth and I would get challenged, I would feel like a dipshit. My self-esteem would tank like you wouldn't believe. There was a huge karmic lesson that I had to learn. That no, I knew what my truth was. If I spoke my truth and somebody challenged me or somebody was trying to, you know, do this, be belittling and condescending or cause an argument because I was afraid of conflict, that's over now. I don't back down into a corner. I know what my truth is now, and I'm not afraid to speak it. It's why I do the readings the way that I do. If you watch me on my lives, there have been some challenging, readings that I do, but I say what my guides say. I speak my truth because that is being a true light worker. That is being of the light. That is a true divine individual. If you are speaking your truth, and you are not dealing with people who can't do that. All right. I'm getting into lecture mode here. Let's see what the lesson here is other than everything I just said. What lesson is being learned here? Oh, Lord. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, plating series. Wow. These cards are really flipping over. 3 of Wands. Okay. You have to keep going. You have to make forward progress. Even when these challenges come in, even if you're dealing with somebody who continues to communicate in a way that is not healthy, again, it's belittling, it's condescending, or they don't say anything when you ask them questions or whatever this is, okay? There's poor communication here. Go make some forward progress. Go on your journey. Go manifest your dreams. There's something about patience and divine timing here too. That's why I was channeling. If somebody here who's dealing with somebody who's everything that I said, you're communicating with them and you're sending them positive energies and positive light and you're hoping for a turning point or for things to change. Yet it's not changing and this person continues to communicate in a way that is unhealthy. This person will figure it out in due time. Patience is needed here. Everybody goes through their own journeys. Everyone needs to go through their experiences to learn their karmic lessons on their own. We can't influence it. We can't force it. We can't manipulate it. But again, as I said, when you are making forward progress, you're manifesting your dreams, you are expanding your horizons, and you're tapping into your creativity, because Wands is about creativity too. You are leveling up. You have to continue to move forward regardless of the circumstances. And if you stay silent, don't say anything, stop communicating with them, then fine. I know for me, that's what I had to do with a lot of people, to include my masculine. I just had to say, you know what? I can't change this right now. The best thing that I can change is my vibration, how I'm reacting to this, how I'm responding to this type of behavior. I need to go my own way. See, there's only one person here with the surfboard. She's like, I got to wait for that wave and ride it until the end. But it's just her. There's nobody else in this 3 of Wands. There's nobody else in the boat with the 6 of Swords. I don't think there's anybody else. One person, well, there's 2, but that's your authentic self there. One person, one person, one person, one person. Bottom of the deck I haven't shown yet is Page of Wands, one person. This is a journey about you. This is about you standing in your truth. This is about you doing your work. You want to find peace in your life? You actually find that in your own. It's found within. It's the same thing with joy. This is about your manifestation skills too. And I talked about maintaining your energies, your high vibrational energies. That's got to be very important here. You have to keep going. You've done a lot of something here, Taurus. You can't stop here. You can't rest on your laurels. You have to continue moving forward with whatever plans you made. Because before the 3 is the 2. 2 of Wands is like being at a crossroads. Like, I can't make this decision. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to move forward. But then you make the decision and you're like, okay, I've done all this work. I got stuck. I had to make a choice. I made the choice. Okay, it's still challenging. I'm still not at my destination yet. I'm still not where I need to be. I got to keep going. I'm going to go because it's a long journey. As I said, it's a long journey. But you can't rest on your laurels, especially when challenges come in. It's part of your evolution of the soul. It's part of your soul's growth. You have to dream big, not dream small. Don't stop making forward progress when the going gets tough. There's something with travel here. There's 2 travel cards. Somebody needs to travel across water, maybe, because there's water there and there's water there. Maybe somebody here literally needs to take like a vacation or take a trip. To kind of like to get you back into alignment. So go ahead. Do what Taurus needs to do. Know that you are making progress, but remember this is about you and your journey. Again, if you're dealing with a counterpart and you're the divine feminine, is ultimately up to you. But you have to keep pushing forward with what you're being asked by God to do, especially with your healing journey. That healing journey takes time. It takes years, okay? It takes years. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. And depending on how much karmic debt somebody's got to pay, it could take them even longer than you. Look at your birth chart. Look at your person's birth chart. Do a past life regression. There's both of you. If you're dealing with a person, you still got a lot of karmic debt to pay based on your past lives. But regardless, you keep pushing forward. And you don't look back. You learn, you continue moving on. You learn, you continue moving on. Take a pause, keep going. But again, patience is needed. Everything happens in divine timing. But I'm also getting, again, with that 2 of Wands before the 3 of Wands, somebody here made a plan to reconcile with somebody. Has been doing that for a while. Holding the vision, trusting the process. Getting a little restless, getting ready to move forward. There is the 3 of Wands. Again, you can't rest on your laurels. Whatever plans you've made, Taurus, it's time to really move forward with those plans. And for some of you, there's something about making a plan about reconciling with someone, making amends. I want peace. I know there's unfinished business. I can't keep lying to myself. I can't keep lying to you. I have to do the right thing and speak my truth. I cannot be this person that I'm not. I have to stop being silent. And stop being fearful of rejection and not being forgiven. That's for somebody here. Things will definitely improve, Taurus, when you speak your truth. And again, if nobody has anything to say, just keep going. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. Stay optimistic. Have that playful attitude. Tap into your inner child. It's kind of like as you're going through that journey, you got to learn how to have some playtime here, Taurus. It's not, the life isn't all about adulting. It's not. Do things that you used to love as a child. Do things that make you feel free and playful and optimistic. This is about raising your vibration to have more vitality, to have more optimism and positivity in your life. taking risks. This is also a traveler. So there's something with travel here. There's an exciting new endeavor waiting for you here, Taurus. It's time for you to embark on that. You could be presented with a new exciting opportunity. Could be a new job. Could be a new career. Something new here. This journey is something new for you. But you have to look at it as a positive thing, even when there are challenges, guys. But those are actually blessings in disguise. So just go out there, have some fun. You may be getting news of exciting plans to travel, or this is about you planning something. There's an excitement here. There's just restlessness here. So like I said, yeah, I'm ready to go. Okay, I'm ready to go. And then you go do what you're being called to do. Go on an adventure. Have some more fun in your life. Others of you, with the person who wants to make amends, who wants to move to calmer waters with somebody, wants to work with them. There could be communication coming when this person finally speaks up and they're honest with you. Again, there's 2 pages now, even though the Page of Swords is in the reverse, but there is communication here. But there's been a block where they've been having a hard time speaking their truth to you because of the fear of rejection, not being forgiven. But if that's you, Taurus, you got to take that risk. Stay optimistic and say, you know what? I can do this. God is with me. The universe is with me. I have to be optimistic because I know I have to come forward with the truth. I have to do the right thing with that Justice card. I cannot live this lie anymore, and I cannot stay silent anymore. There's this energy brewing here with this Page of Swords, where this person, or it's you, Taurus, who's getting ready to communicate. And it's going to be sudden because wands are fire energy. Usually with the Page of Wands, there's like a sudden new beginning. This communication is going to be the start of things changing quite quickly. So there is this communication coming in here. Could very well be somebody's communicating their deep emotions. This is light. This is dark. Somebody's communicating how they really feel because they can no longer be inundated with that pressure of not saying anything, of hiding their emotions for too long. There's this energy of the solar eclipse that's kind of bringing this communication about. The new moon solar eclipse in Taurus that we just had, and that moon was in your sign, Taurus, so that was very significant. So for those of you who have Taurus moon especially, apparently what I'm hearing is that this is kind of pushing you or pushing this person, whatever this is, to communicate here. Could even be some exciting news about going on a trip, traveling for love, business, new career where you're going to have to travel. Again, take it how it resonates, all right? But there's some influence of this new moon that we just had. There's also some influence with the lunar eclipse in Scorpio. It's a full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio that's happening May 16th. There could be some other culmination with that moon as well. But it seems like somebody's communicating how they really feel. Like how they really feel. Like being completely honest. And if you got to be blunt, Taurus, but come from a place of love still. I'm hearing assertiveness. So yeah, there's following your intuition, listening to your intuition, and just going for it. Okay. Holy moly. I don't know what the heck I was channeling there, who I was channeling, but I got those messages out like they wanted me to. It's so funny. My guides are like laughing at me. They said, see, Jess, you can do it. It's crazy. It's crazy because a lot comes through, guys. As you already know, a lot comes through. Let's see what guidance we have for you. I'm hearing you cannot avoid the truth any longer, Taurus. This has to be done. Let's see what guidance we have.
What guidance do we have for Taurus? Okay. Debt paid off. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you in your life. What did I talk about somebody who's not speaking their truth? The pressure with that moon card? What did I say? Too much pressure. You right? The further you go down into the ocean, the more pressure, there is. Somebody, they've kept these emotions for way too long and it's been weighing very heavy on them. And there's this burst of energy. It's like, it's got to come out. The old weight and habit of old debt. Again, I talked about karmic debt, did I not? Look what's at the bottom. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You finished one part of your life and now an even better part is beginning. What I talked about with that new journey. And you will go through other storms, but it's part of the journey, guys. All right, I'm going to read the debt. Read the debt. Okay, I'm going to read the book. Debt paid off. The old weight of habit of debt is lifted from you in your life. This card signals an impressive shift in your financial situation. Well, we did see the Five of Pentacles, and I did say things were looking up with finances. You've made the clear decision to be free of old debts, and the universe has responded in kind. You're presented with opportunities to reduce your debt, including new avenues of income and inner guidance about reducing non-essential spending. As you follow these leads, your financial situation rapidly improves. Additional meanings are: make a clear-cut decision to be debt-free and the universe will deliver. Cut up your credit cards. Question each expenditure to see if it's really necessary or just an impulsive purchase. Know that you deserve to be and can be debt-free. Resolve to initiate new spending habits. Pay cash for everything. And if you don't have the cash, don't buy it. Tithe 10% of your income. You'll receive a financial windfall. Affirm often that God is the true source of your supply. So take whatever resonates with that, guys. But I am getting something about paying off your karmic debt. And again, with that old weight and habit, like I talked about with that moon card being inundated, that pressure, that weight hanging on you about not speaking your truth, that is going to pay that off. Because the truth has to be told here. In some way, shape, or form, Taurus. But yeah, it could literally mean we did see the Five of Pentacles. You've learned your karmic lessons about money or something. It's been a tough battle with regards to money here. It will change, but there's something about being honest with yourself about your financial situation, something like that. Because better times are ahead, but you gotta stop lying about what this is. Okay? Let's look at goodbye to the old and hello to the new. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. This card indicates that a chapter in your life is closing. Perhaps you've been feeling a sense of loss or anxiety about the future. This card reassures you that your present situation is teaching you many valuable and important life lessons. You're now taking that wisdom and beginning a journey with new people, work, and situations. Be open to this change as it brings many blessings for everyone involved. Your future is taken care of. Additional meanings are: you may be moving to a new home, a job promotion is upcoming, a relationship is ending, a transition is noticeable, let go of unhealthful old patterns. Make time to work on healing your past hurts. I said some of that stuff. And yeah, Six of Swords is a transition. A transition is noticeable. What I'm hearing is that a transition is necessary for you guys to continue to start paying off your karmic debt. All right, so that's that with the fairies, the magical messages from the fairies. We're now going to see what else Spirit has for you. What other guidance do we have for Taurus? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. You know what I just heard? Okay, they just said for one person here, there's some something legal, some documentation here. Moving on from some sort of legal battle. It looks like somebody won a legal battle here. That was very challenging. That's why the Six of Swords is here. there's going to be a lot more peace in your life, because this challenging battle with a court battle, whatever this is, it's worked out in your favor, is what I'm hearing. This is very interesting, guys. There's something very specific. This is for one person, okay? Somebody here was going through a serious legal battle, okay? Could have been with an ex-wife or an ex-husband or something like that, or maybe even a divorce. Whether it's going on now or it already happened. Something, and there is a kid here. We saw 2 pages. There's something about a court battle with a child, could be a son. Something about wanting to take the child traveling or trying to get full custody so they can move to another country or move to another state. Okay, because this is travel, this is relocation. Okay, so somebody here is dealing with some sort of battle with wanting to be able to have the freedom to take their child with them. I am hearing very strongly something about full custody, changing the custody of the divorce agreement. Divorce agreement. And that a lot of money was put towards this, probably with the 5 of Pentacles. But apparently somebody won some settlement or something like that. The old habit of debt is lifted from you in your life. There is a financial change based on this court thing here. Okay? There could have been, it could be going on now or in the past, guys. Again, it depends on who's watching this. And I'm not going to say what this is, but you're going to have to trust your gut on this. But apparently somebody was having some financial difficulties because they were in constant battle in court with this individual that has to do with a child and wanting to move. Because maybe in the divorce decree, it said that either parent cannot move from the state. And I've heard of this before. And maybe your person or you, Taurus, wanted to move. It's like, I don't want to live here anymore, but I want to take my kid, my son. And there was a huge battle here, and now this person is apparently won this. That has been a big obstacle, but better times are ahead because this court case has been won or it's going to be won. This was very taxing for this person. Wow. That came out of left field, guys, but that's for one person here, okay? At least one person. It's no more than 3, they're telling me. All right, this is very, very, very specific. Very specific. Because apparently somebody has a job where they travel for work and they want to just keep taking their kid with them permanently. Something like that is very specific. Anyway, additional advice, aura cleanse. When you feel heavy or run out of luck, go swim at the beach and you'll feel stuck. There is something about cleansing with water or something, or taking a trip to the beach, something like that. You need to clear your energies for whoever this is for. Again, traveling. There is water here. There is water here. Bottom of the deck is trust. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. Okay, there's doubt. There's some serious doubt for somebody here. Let go of it. Look what's underneath this. Be strong. When trouble seems to be brewing near, your inner strength will keep you clear. You're stronger than what you think you are. I think I said that. Practice at the top of the deck. After a while, you'll dance on air. Practice makes perfect. You're almost there. There is a lot of air energy in this reading, okay? Keep going. You are learning lessons. You are leveling up. That is leveling up the 3 of Wands. So is 3 of Pentacles. You have to trust, though, Taurus. You have to trust. All right. What the heck am I doing? All right. Let's check on the love and relationships part of this reading. What's going on with love and relationships for Taurus? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I'm hearing finances and career. See how these cards flip out? My God. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring.
It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So yeah, with love and relationships, and it's not just romance, guys, okay? Even though we're getting the romantic feelings card, but this is talking about some of you need to express how you really feel. And I did talk about how somebody's giving really loving, affectionate words to somebody, but that person is not being receptive to it. Again, with that open your heart to receive, to give and receive the highest energy of all, some of you, you're dealing with somebody who is not there yet, okay? You may be expressing your romantic feelings. Maybe they are too, but then something happens where it causes a fight or altercation or some poor exchange of words, poor communication, again, as I said. So some of you really need to be in tune with your feelings and express them. For the person or people here who want to have this conflict of resolution with somebody, you really want to move forward, and maybe you do want to move with them. You want them to travel with you. You want them to move in with you, something like that, or your person does. And again, I said, speaking your truth about how you really feel. You have romantic feelings for someone, and your person does, Taurus. It's okay for you to do this now. It's okay for you to tell them the truth about how you really feel. You've been feeling like this for a long time, or your person has. This is a very optimal time to do so, because we're still in the energy of this new moon eclipse. It is safe for you to love. See? Some of you have been afraid of speaking your truth because you're afraid of abandonment and rejection and all these other things and not being forgiven. It's already telling you, Taurus, that it's safe. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of love, and that of all, that is agape love right here. Remember, take it as it applies to your situation. Be honest with yourself. If someone's not being able to really fully open their heart or be receptive to that, then let that go. You could have these romantic feelings for this person, but there's something higher than the romance of this connection, okay? But yeah, there is somebody here. You do have very deep feelings for someone, and it's time for you to open your heart. It's safe. They're saying it's safe. The universe, God is on your side here. Playfulness is after that. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I talked about that with the Page of Wands. And there is a Page of Swords there, but the Page of Wands, because the Page of Wands is not in the reverse, this is more about the Page of Wands being a lot more playful, tapping into your inner child. This is also about whoever's coming forward with how they feel to somebody, with the fact that their spirit is telling you that it is safe to love. Just be yourself, right? Don't worry about being a little kiddish. Don't be puerile and kind of like immature. You know, we can have a little bit of fun. This is about you guys are going to be having a little fun. Maybe this is tying into this playfulness with the Six of Swords and the Three of Wands with regards to travel, right? Recapture romance by going on a trip and tapping into your inner youthful self and just having fun together. All right? There's a lot of passion too. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There's a lot of passion in this connection. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. What was I talking about speaking your truth? The time is now to like really say how you really feel. But again, come from a place of love. It's challenging, I know, but it can be done. There's also something about it's safe for you to love. And this very soon, even though God doesn't know what the word soon means because everything happens in divine timing, this is really about what do you want? What is it that you really want, Taurus? Are you going to be the Page of Wands and take that risk and go after it? And not be fearful of any challenges that you come across? There's your message. All right, Taurus, hopefully that helps you. If you would like to book a personal reading or a life coaching session or even a life tarot reading, you can do that too. Go to CapellaWellness.com. Check out my service suite. Again, I am offering 15% off all of my services to include the new lunar eclipse one that I just put out, my synastry charts, my birth charts, everything that's there with the exception of packages. If you would like to purchase a tarot package, you can save money there too and you get a free bonus reading.
just go to CapellaWellness.com and check out the tarot packages up in the menu or whatever. Yeah, it's in the menu. Or you can click on, check the description box below. I have links directly to my packages and to my readings, and the coupon code Love Mom is in the description box as well. Okay. Any questions you may have at all about anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. All right, Taurus, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.